All right, time for a cup of coffee. So let me show you how to pour a great espresso shot with the Flair Neo Espresso Maker. Pretty simple little machine. You'll see there's a lot of parts sitting on the table there, which at a first look can be a bit daunting, but as you'll see, it all fits together pretty logically. And yeah, you can make good espresso every time without being too technical or measuring things too tightly. It's pretty consistent. So this is how I do it. Definitely not the most professional way, so all you coffee analysts out there, go easy. But let's get into it. So I've got a bag of Old Quarter Cloud 9 here. Great coffee. And the way I measure it out is, get our chamber here. You see it's just got a real simple little filter end on it. Put it down, put the funnel on top, and you're looking for about 14 to 16 grams of coffee, which I've figured out is pretty well bang on for one AeroPress scoop. Now I've had the AeroPress for years, so the scoops come in very handy. And you'll see I'm just going to whack a level scoop in. It wasn't quite level, so I'll just give it a touch more. You can see I'm more of an artist than a scientist with this one. Once we've got that in there, just give it a bit of a shake to level it, and then just knock it so it sits in. There we go. We use the tamp here just to give it a bit of a press down. Nothing too wild, just to make sure it sits in there nice and tight. All right, now we put the puzzle together. So, filter goes on top of the basket there. This chamber slides over the top with the rubber seal side down. I've preheated that too, so if this is cold in the morning, it obviously takes the heat out of your coffee. And now I've got a kettle here just off the boil. All we do is pour it up to the line inside the chamber. Might be hard to see on the camera, but trust me, it's sitting on the line there. Our cup goes underneath, and you wait about 30 seconds to a minute just for it to brew. So while we're killing that time, I'll show you. Here's the piston. This is the last piece of the puzzle. This sits just in the top of this chamber here, just like that. It nestles in, and when it's time to go, I'll push down this lever in a minute. But basically all the lever does with this spinning wheel is push this piston to the bottom of the chamber and force the hot water through the coffee out the other end, give you a nice consistent espresso shot. So here we go. You're just looking for steady, even pressure. So not pushing too hard, just sort of finding the point where it's moving and just holding it there and letting it slowly sink down to the bottom. It's looking good, looking very good. All right, that's the end of it. Lever up. Look at that. Perfect espresso. There you have it, espresso shot. I won't judge you what you do with it. Make a long black, throw it in a smoothie. If you're anything like me, you're gonna go pour some cream over the top. All right, happy days.